Looks like number 16 at the plate. 16 is Austin Santor. Top of the order up for Chazy. 2-1 to count. There's one out. Pitching is 19, Lance Paradis. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schroon Lake at Chazy. We are joining the game in progress. For those of you watching on the internet, we did the first hour of the softball game. Now we're going to finish up with the baseball game. They play the varsities at the same time. This is Rick Oshier. He's today's starting pitcher for Chazy. They do the games at the same time, so it makes it difficult for us to be 2 places at once. So we decided to be 1 place at once and cover half of each game. It's about all we can do. We could do an entire game of 1 sport. We figure we give each team a little more coverage doing it this way. So those of you watching on the internet, we just left a 7-0 softball game after 3.5 innings. The Latrimore scoreboard is not working at the moment, so we can't bring you up to date right now on this score. Hopefully that scoreboard will not sit idle all year. Nice donation of the Latrimore by the Latrimore family last year in memory of Mary Latrimore. And we hope that scoreboard will be working next time we come. It's particularly handy when we come in this type of situation where the game is underway. He did not catch it. At all the time in the world. Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference, Varsity Baseball, April 12th, 2011. Chazy Central Rural School, beautiful downtown Chazy. Here's a pitch from Paradis. Hit to the right side and through. He's going to get at least 2 bases. Oh, 2-bagger for Rick Oshier. Oh, left fielder Nathan Wilson hustling the ball in. The ball hit by the first sacker, Joe DeZalia. Now we have Caleb Snide, the shortstop for Chazy, up. The batting order for Chazy is Austin Santor, Rick Oshier, Caleb Snide, John Tregan, Kyle McCarthy, Kyle Bissonette. How are they doing? Giving him an intentional pass? I guess so. I want to put the force on. So they're going to pitch to the cleanup man, John Tregan. So Snide and Tregan, and Kyle McCarthy, Bissonette, then Craig Botten, Andrew Dupree, and Justin Roy. Non-starters are Nate Reynolds, Jacob Kennedy, and Josh Pete. We'll give you the Schroon Lake batting order when we move in. Strike called. Brian Norcross coaching at third base. Foul ball. After this half inning, we will move in a little closer. Looks like the Press Republican photographer has co-opted our favorite spot over there, so we'll have to work around him somewhere. But we will be moving up. This is as far as we got in the batters were up, so we figured we'd stop and tape or then keep walking and miss the inning. Temperature was 57 degrees when we arrived about an hour and a half ago. It's Tuesday, the 12th, as we said, 12th of April, 2011. Game originally scheduled for Schroon Lake and originally scheduled for yesterday, but the Schroon Lake fields aren't ready yet. That's strike three. So they moved it here, but we had a big rainstorm yesterday morning, so they moved the games back a day. We're going to the next half inning. I have no idea what inning we're in, but we're going to find out. Okay, we have found out from the faithful fans that it's the top half of the sixth inning. This game has moved right along. And it's 2-0 Chazy, top half of the sixth. As top of the order for Schroon Lake is Lance Paradis at the plate. Osher still on the pitching rubber. There's a strike. You got Osher pitching. Behind the plate is Kyle McCarthy. First base, John Tregan. Second base, Kyle Bissonette. After this pitch, we'll give you some more. There's a strike. Shortstop is Caleb Snide. Third base, Craig Botten. Andrew Dupree, Austin Santor, and Austin Roy from left to right in the outfield. Now we got Zach Hart. He'll be followed by Jeremy Terrell, Matt Silveri, Jim Bowen, Chris Viverka, Nathan Wilson, Joe DeZalia, Eric Paradis. Luke Wilson was the only non-starter. Ooh, got him right on the hip bone. Right on the hip bone. Schroon Lake fans are cheering him on here. So in a 2-0 ball game, that puts a potential tying run at the plate. It should be Jeremy Terrell, or Terrell. Jack Terrell was the mayor of Plattsburgh, just the way it's spelt. There's a strike. At least I thought it was a strike, maybe not. So it's a 2-0 count. One out. Number 3 and 4 hitters up for Schroon Lake here. Number 3's up right now. 4 was on deck. 2-1 the count.
Good eye, kid.
3-1.
Come on, Jay, let's go, kid.
No leaves on the trees. A little bit greener here than it is at the softball field, but not a lot of green on the field yet. But give it another week, it'll be nice and green out here, and time to start cursing the grass. We have to mow with $4 plus gas in a car, in the lawnmower.
All you now, Zach. All you. Back. Come on, Jeremy.
Oft times when a team gets our man on base, the pitcher loses his concentration with the batter.
You're up.
That's ball 4. It's first and second. Gotta worry about the batters and just keep the guys on base honest a little bit, but concentrate on those batters. I think Coach Norcross is going to try to convince them of that. Matt Savari, cleanup man, representing the potential go-ahead run. Fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. A big crucial part of the game right now. up the middle, base hit. That's going to score a run. And it'll be first and second in a 2-1 ball game. As Savari comes through with the RBI single. Jim Bowen steps in now. Potential tying run at second. Go-ahead run at third base here in the 6th inning. Both runners advance. Both runners advance. So 2 ducks on the pond with 1 out for the batter Bowen. Strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. Oh, good pitch there from O'Shear to get the K. And Chris Vaverka will step in now with that potential tying run 90 feet away. And a go-ahead run 180 feet away before they take their leads.
That single, Jeremy's gonna score. You gotta get off hard, okay? Hard. Good, Matt, get off. Hard back.
Foul back.
Okay, focus, hit the ball. Come on, Chris. You can do it. You're good, Matt, you're good.
Check swing, strike 2. Oh, O'Shear's ahead, 0-2.
Spin and rip it. Park, my Rick. Here we go. Good eye.
Way high, here comes the potential tying run. We are tied. We are tied. And the go-ahead run is at third base.
Nice job, Jeremy.
So Terrell scores from third as O'Shear delivers one high that McCarthy could not handle. It'll have to be a wild pitch from O'Shear on an 0-2 count. So that makes it a little more painful. Just trying to waste the pitch. Strike 3. So it's a 2-2 ball game. We're going to the bottom of the 6th here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Hey, game, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go now.
Kyle McCarthy, the catcher, leading off the Chazy half of the 6th inning. Tie ball game.
Knock everything down. Let's go, guys.
Schroon Lake visiting Chazy. Beautiful spring day. Strike 2 to McCarthy. Paradis on the pitching rubber. Strike 3. It's 1 down, and Kyle Bissonette, second baseman, the batter.
Nice job, Lance. This side. This side. Hey, one's down the line of you. Hey.
In the dirt, ball 1.
Let's go, Kyle. 1919. Nice pitch. Come on, all the way back now. Come on, go.
2-0 pitch. Chop to the left side. Could be trouble. Slow bouncer. And he's going to be safe at first as they couldn't get a handle on it. So there goes a infield hit in our book for Bissonette. Potential go-ahead run on for Chazy with 1 out. Craig Botten, the batter. Looks like Luke Wilson's going to bat next half inning. He's a foul ball, just barely foul, right down the first base line. That would have been a big hit if that had been fair. Botten up there, 1 strike on him. And the ball is going to bounce down the
Go get it, watch it, get it in.
first base line and The advance for Bissonnet. Pitcher's got to concentrate on the batters. That's foul out of play. On the ground. Going to go to third. He is out.
Ball right in, Chris.
Paradis
Nice play, left.
going. Bissonet's got to wait till that play is made, but he was going.
Hey, Chris, make sure you get that tag.
He was going. So good heads-up play by Paradis. Keeps the go-ahead run off third base. 2 down. And Andrew Dupree, the left fielder, at the plate. Strike 1.
Real loud so Jeremy knows, Joe.
2. 0-2 the count. 2-2 ball game in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch. So Chazy scoreless in their half of the 6th inning. We're going to the 7th in a tie game. It's 2-2.
Here we go, 1-2. What do you say, 1-2?
Nathan Wilson will lead off the top half of the 7th inning in this tie ball game. Osher Wines delivers. Just missing.
Give it a ride, Nate. Come on, big man.
Sun has temporarily disappeared on us. Just missing.
Come on, Nate. Now here comes your pitch. Kid, drive it. Drive it.
Ball 3. Oh, and there's the most obvious of the 3 that were called for balls. The first 2 were close. The 3-0 pitch is taken for a strike just above the knees. Lovely time of the year. Baseball season in full bloom. Strike 2.
Good job.
Just missing ball 4. So all 4 pitches within a few inches of each other in the strike outside of the strike zone. Oh, Wilson walks on a payoff pitch, and Joe DeZalia, the batter. Potential go-ahead run, and when you're in the 7th, it's, even though it's the top of the inning, it's the potential winning run. Is on base for the Wildcats. It's a fair ball.
Nice job, Joseph!
DeZalia bunted it and had no idea where the ball was. He was looking around to make sure he didn't foul it off. So he bunted it. He is tagged out as Osher makes the tag. So it's potential tying run and scoring position. And we got Luke Wilson batting for Eric Paradis. No, it is Eric Paradis. I thought Luke Wilson was going to bat. I guess he didn't.
Here we go, Paradis. Step and drive.
Top of the order on deck. 1 out. Go ahead run on at second base. Here's the pitch. It's a fair ball. McCarthy goes to first, throws it low. And he is out as Tregan recovers. Tregan sticks with it, recovers, picks up the ball just in time to get Paradis. So, Eric Paradis is out, and Lance Paradis, the pitcher and leadoff hitter, is up. And this is the big at-bat for him. He is the pitcher of record, and if he drives in a man at third base, it could be the winning blow. Strike called. Schroon Lake fans thought umpire Duquette was calling out one a little high in the strike zone. Oh, hit him just on the front part of the inside of the hip. Ball's dead. Paradis ran to second, but the ball hit him, so he's dead. It's not the same as a walk. If he walks and runs to second, he can do it as long as he doesn't dance around. Here's Zach Hart with 2 outs. See if Paradis will go for the steal. I believe he will. He doesn't yet. Obviously, if he steals, I very little chance that they'll throw. They've got him in a rundown. They're going to get him in a rundown. This run is going to score. The run scores. They get the out, but they go ahead run scores. The go ahead run scores before the out. So Ryan Norcross is going to explain to the guys that you worry about the man at third and you don't get fooled by getting a guy in a rundown here. Once you get that man in a rundown, you keep your eye on the guy at third base and you make sure he doesn't score. So Paradis is out, but the run scores. It is 3-2 in favor of Schroon Lake. We are heading for the bottom of the 7th. So we have not brought any luck here. Looks like the scorekeeper is phoning in the score here. So it's 3-2, bottom of the 7th. We have not been much luck to Chazy. They were leading 2-0 when we arrived. They may not want us back.
What do you say? 1, 2, 3.
At the plate is Justin Roy. He's going to lead off for Chazy in the bottom half of the 7th, and he'll be the top of the order to follow him. Takes a low for a ball. 3-2, Schroon Lake leading. Opening game of the 2011 season. Pitch to Roy. Just missed. There's a strike. 3-1 to count. Strike 2 at the knees. There'll be a full count and a payoff pitch. Right down the middle. No, excuse me, must have been off the plate. It was belt high, but must have been off the plate. So it's a walk for Roy. Potential tying run is on board for Chazy. And coach is going to say, don't worry about the tying run. Let's make sure the winning run doesn't get on.
Roy, come here, quick. Chris, on your toes. Couple steps in.
Austin Santor at the plate. He's a center fielder.
You, Chris. Hey. Chris, step the line. Move along here, move along.
Strike 1.
Still may happen here. Come on now. Here we go. In charge, Joey.
A little high.
Get on top of it, Lance.
1 ball, 1 strike. The Champlain Town Board awaiting us at 7 p.m. It's a little after 6 right now. That's foul. Foul by just a little bit. It went foul probably right around there in the center of your screen, and the bag is up there. So it was probably less than a yard foul when it went by third base.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Chris, be ready. Let's go. Take a step back, Chris.
That's high. Ball 3. Or is it? It's either 2-2 or 3-2. Maybe 2-2. That's ball 3. Now it's a full count. Potential winning run at the plate. Nobody out. Nose high. Ball 4. Potential winning run is on board for Chazy. And we're going to have a pitching change. Paradis going to give way for this young fella right here. Paradis will go to short. And Roy will pitch. No, not Roy. Excuse me. Roy is number 1 for Chazy. This is Saveri. Saveri will pitch.
Here we go, boys.
Rick O'Shear. Pitcher of record for Chazy at the plate. Nobody out, strike 1. Snide on deck, Trigan in the hole. Line shot, base hit. That's going to tie the ball game. No, it does not. Does not tie the ball game. We saw Santor had trouble there. The first baseman trying to field that ball ended up right in the baseline. The ball was Pyam, but he was still in the baseline. Nothing deliberate there, obviously. Here's Snide. Nobody out. Tying run at third base. Tying run at third. Winning run at second base. Bottom half of the 7th. 3-2. Schroon Lake leading. What a way to start the season. Time called. Caleb Snide at the plate. Rick O'Shear at first base. Austin Santor at second. Justin Roy tying run at third base. There's a slow bouncer. Going to be a play. No play at the plate. No play at the plate. It squirted out of the third baseman's hands, but he had no play. So we will not consider that an error. That's not sure what the number is there in the third baseman, but tying run is scored. Now the winning run has moved to third base, and John Trigan, the cleanup man, is at the plate with nobody out. So Chazy looking like they are in the driver's seat at the moment. Takes a strike. No, off the plate. Inside. Inside, says umpire Duquette. So 3-3 the score. Nobody out, and that's the big factor at the moment. And I guess the bigger factor is the fact that the winning run is behind the plate. That's going to fall in. He cannot get the force at the plate. It's going to go as an infield hit by John Trigan, and it's a game winner. Once that ball bounced off Saveri's glove, it went high in the air, and of course everybody is off and running with the bags full. So a come from behind effort by Schroon Lake sends this game to the bottom of the 7th and allows Chazy to put in their own come from behind effort, and they pull it out 4-3. So we didn't catch a lot of this ball game because it was fast moving before we got here, but we certainly caught the best part of it. So that's the way it was. April 12th, 2011 at Chazy Central Rural School, beautiful downtown Chazy. Thanks for watching. For those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable, a good game was played here on the field here at the Chazy school. Thanks for watching.